Alright, here we've got the body off. You can see I've got my template here. I've done measured it, double checked it from that hole and this hole, making sure it'll fit the light and making sure it's where I want it from this edge on to this backboard here, this bulkhead here on this ultimate RC hauler. Now Traxxas has an adapter here, right here. I'm hoping you can see that. I'm going to bring the light in a little bit better to it, maybe, to help see it. It's plugged into the little JST connector there. You would think that these would be Futaba or JR style. Unfortunately, that light will not plug into the sockets. So I'm going to have to take the receiver box apart and run me a cable from this up to the light. So I'm going to run it up this side of this trough. Now this side has a cover on it. They didn't cover this side, and of course they blockaded it right here for a brace. This side over here, they did not blockade. So, you know, they done it for their purpose and didn't think about the consumer adding anything unless it was Traxxas brand, which is understandable by Traxxas. I mean, come on. You know, they make their own stuff and they want you to buy their stuff to go with their stuff. But we're going to deal with it anyway. I've got a jumper I'm going to put in here and we'll pull it through. And we'll go for it like that. I got to hand drill my little holes up here on my template that I've created. And they should be marked already. I've marked them with a pencil, but I'm going to leave the tape on there while I hand drill it. And then I'll take this apart, put me a jumper in, and then we'll get this light mounted up and we'll show you exactly what it looks like. Okay, this light does come with screws. Excuse me for blocking the video if I did. But that's the screws that comes with the light. They're a little long. So not only am I going to mount these through here up inside this way so I can over clearance them, but I'm also going to have to add some washers and probably some foam rubber to these screws on this back side or on the top, just a couple little pieces of foam rubber to help absorb shock, be a shock absorber and something that'll help take up some of that length on that screw. I've got it right here. Of course, this is a little bit too small for those screws, but I want it to start with this one, and then I'll increase it for clearance for those screws. I don't want the screws tapping into this part. I want them to run through and tap into that lamp. So for those of you that follow my channel, I've showed you this tool right here. It's a Milwaukee metric set. I love it, man. Take one of these chunk bits here and put it in there, and it works perfect for a little hand drill. We gotta stand up here and do this. So I've got my holes drilled and I'm checking my alignment right here with my mount screws and those screw holes, and I'm thinking that looks good that way, and it'll be sitting right there like that, so it should not interfere with the body at all. And I will have a little bit of wiggle room here to kind of straighten that up some. It looks like I'm a little crooked, but it could also be just the nubs here kind of holding it crooked. So I'm going to go ahead and ream those on out, then I'll open this up. I don't want to open this and then drill and have plastic pieces down inside that. I don't know, I'm just kind of peculiar like that. I don't like excess stuff in my receiver tray. Alright, so I've got them clearanced out. Now I've got a little burr here, so I'm going to use my little hobby tool reamer, body reamer, and get the burrs off of it. Okay. Sometimes I can use an X-Acto knife, but for some reason I can't find my X-Acto knife. I had it the other day, and I don't know what I done with it. I didn't put it back in its place, but that gets rid of burrs off of that. Okay. To test fit it, I'll go ahead and test fit it after I get this wire run. and we'll make sure that it's all going to work out. Be right back. Alright, another thing about this little tool, I love the reach on it. I wish the tips were a little longer than what they are, but it makes it so much easier to undo screws and stuff. Don't have to worry about no power tools or nothing, no batteries to charge or discharge or anything like that. So it's got its drawbacks, but it is so big. But then again, it's stout and it fits so well. If you've never taken one of these Traxxas receiver boxes apart, they got 5 screws that you got to take out. And it's a 2-piece box, which is pretty nice. It's got a double seal like that. Not only does it have a lid seal on this bigger part of the box, but it also has a foam seal where your wires come out of this other extended part of it. Okay, that back there, and this piece here should come out. Oh, I had that screw loose. There we go. But they just kind of seal together on themselves too. But this here is the blue seal underneath. Right here, it's to seal the main part of your receiver block. According to what I've read before, you've got like a bind here, and then you've got like a battery here. And this right here, I do believe, is where I need to plug in that lamp. So that's what I'm about to do. Got to untuck all this. I'll be right back with you. We'll get this thing extended out. Make sure that I've got plenty of wire to reach for my light, which my light has enough wire, but I don't like to overstress them. So, anyways, to do these, you feed this through here, and I always have to have a little pair of tongs here of some sort to do that with. These are tweezers, so they come in real handy to do some wire pulling with. Then I'll just tuck their wires back in, and we'll plug this dude in here. I'll run this back around here, and the shiny side of the plug comes towards this side of the receiver. Now, before I button this up, of course, I will double check my light to make sure it's going to work. And get a battery. Be right back. Alright, as you can see, they are working. It's working right there like that. You've got a mode switch right here that changes the functions. And like that. Shut this one off. That way you can see that semi-dark mode in the room. And I think that's going to work pretty good. Set up here on top, of course. And then, yeah, I kind of like that. Since I painted it, it looks even better. So that's pretty cool. And that's off. Cycles again. That mode. That mode. That mode. That mode. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's about what this truck needs up here on this headache rack bar. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. I'll be right back. Let me get this thing mounted up, all sealed up. I like to run a little trough around my wiring. It gives it a little bit of dress appearance, so I'll be right back. Let me get all that done. Alright, so we've got it all installed. Looks pretty clean to me. I'll show you what I've done here. I had to put a notch in a cross brace right here and one down here in the bottom. Use some Gorilla Tape, but I did trough it out and it looks good. Right now it's under a random flash mode and I think I really like it like that. It's pretty cool being random like that. I really like this light setup on there. It looks really nice, really good. Let me shut these lights off and we'll let you see it like that. There it is right there. That's pretty cool. That's, like I said, it's in a random mode on the mode switch. Yes, the Ultimate Hauler has definitely got some serious lighting on it now for sure. Man, that is just so cool. So cool. I love it. That's just neater and it's neat. Even from the back side in the dark. Hey, thanks for watching, man. Hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the dislike button if you don't like it. Either way, leave me a comment. Tell me why you like it, why you don't like it, what I could have done better. Again, man, it's just having fun in Larry's RC room. That's all there is to it. That's so cool. Look at that. That's awesome, man. Totally awesome. For my troughing on wiring on my little trucks, a lot of them. Some of them I haven't done this to, but eventually they'll all do it. Of course, these here ain't nothing more than just some colored Hobbycraft pipe cleaners, okay? And that's what I use to tie this onto the wire. And what this is just a mesh, okay? Just a tube mesh. And you put enough of that on the wire, it kind of hides the wire, but it gives it a, you know, kind of a finished look, all right? Get this stuff from the Dollar Tree, okay? Which is now $1.25 tree, but hey, it works good for me and my purpose. Again, this is just a little bonus feature. That's what I use to trough my stuff with. It's all troughed out right here on this truck. There's my little pipe cleaner, and then there's the trough. Runs right down through here, little cavity, and then runs up underneath the truck and gives it that finished look whenever you pull the cab off. Appreciate you.